Hello, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back on my series to the stories from the Puranas. And today we'll be talking about a story which is coming directly to the Puranas, a very interesting story. And this story is about the two powerful demons, Madhu and Kaitabha. So, in the time of Pralaya is the Sanskrit word for universal dissolution. So, that's a cycle which happens. The world, or the universe rather, dissolves and then it gets recreated. It gets dissolved and then it gets recreated, and the cycle keeps going, so on and so forth. So in the time of universal dissolution, when the three worlds and the entire universe dissolved in water, and when Lord Vishnu was lying asleep on the bed of Ananta is a snake which has 1,000 heads. So Vishnu is always, if you look at the Puranic scriptures, you'll see Vishnu lying underwater on that snake which has 1,000 heads, and the hood protects Lord Vishnu. And Lord Vishnu sleeps on the bed of the body of the snake. So when Lord Vishnu was sleeping, then from his ears, two very powerful demons, Madhu and Kaitabha, emerged in the waters of the oceans. And then they started to grow big and became two huge-bodied Danavas, or demons. Danavas is the Sanskrit word for demons. And they started playing like brothers in the water, and they were very happy in the water. However, one day a thought came to their minds. They started to think, who is it that created them? Where did they come from? Why are they living here in the water? Who is their father and mother? So they didn't know anything about it. And they kept thinking and once they could not come to any conclusion, Kaitabha spoke to Madhu, the other demon, that, "Oh brother, it seems to me that it's the immovable force that makes us rest on this water is the cause of all. And the whole water itself is resting on that force which the highest Devi, or the highest goddess of the universe, has created." So they somehow came to know that the origin is the highest goddess of the universe, who has created this force that created water, and the power of the water is what has created them. So they somehow got to that conclusion after thinking long about it. And in the meanwhile, they heard in the air a beautiful bija. Bija is a seed mantra of Vaka, and Vak is the speech itself. So what they heard in the air, or in underwater basically, was Vak bija, which was the seed mantra of the speech. And that also came from the Devi, because the highest goddess actually rules over the speech as well. So they began to repeat this mantra again and again and again, and so much so that they got into a habit of repeating this mantra. And then, without food and with their minds focused on this mantra, they constantly meditated on this mantra and repeated it, so much so that they passed 1,000 years in this process of this great tapasya, or meditation, or austerity, or penance, whatever you may call it. And after 1,000 years passed, the goddess of the universe, the Adya Shakti as it's called in Sanskrit, became very pleased, and she appeared in front of them and said, "Oh, two great demons, I'm very, very pleased with your tapasya, or your austerities, or your penance, or your meditation, whatever you may call it. Ask for a boon, whatever you desire, and I will grant it." And the two demons said, "O Devi, O goddess, please grant us that we will only die when we wish to." So the Devi, so it was actually the Vaka Devi, the goddess of the speech, but however, she was the part of the Devi, the highest supreme Devi, or the supreme goddess of the universe. She said, "Okay, two great demons, you will only die when you wish to. And you two brothers will be invincible to all the suras and asuras. Again, suras and asuras are names for the gods and the demons. Suras are the gods and asuras are the demons. So between the world of the gods and the demons, you will be invincible. Nobody will be able to defeat you. And you will only die when you wish to. Saying this, the Devi disappeared. And then once the Devi or the goddess granted these two brothers, these two demons, this boon, they were puffed up with pride and began to play with other water animals in the ocean and started to enjoy their lives. But in the meanwhile, they saw one day Brahma, who's also called Prajapati, seated on the lotus on the navel of Lord Vishnu. As we know that if you refer to my earlier videos, we'll know where Lord Brahma came from. Brahma came from the navel of Lord Vishnu, and he is shown to be placed on that lotus which is emerging from the navel of Lord Vishnu, and that's where they saw Lord Brahma. When they saw Lord Brahma, these two brothers, these two demons, went up to him and asked Lord Brahma, either fight with us or please leave off this lotus seat and go anywhere you like. If you're so weak, this lotus seat is not fit for you. It is to be enjoyed by winners. So if you're a coward, please leave it. And Prajapati, or Lord Brahma, who was in meditation, when he heard these words of these two demons, he began to think, oh my God, what should we do now? What should be done now? And in the meanwhile, Lord Vishnu, as we've discussed, he was in deep slumber, deep meditative sleep. And he was sleeping on the thousand-headed Ananta serpent. So Lord Brahma thought, okay, fine, I am going to meditate on Lord Vishnu, and he's going to remove my problems, my difficulties, and he's gonna destroy these two demons. So he tried to get Vishnu out of his Yoganindra. Yoganindra, once again, is a Sanskrit word for meditative sleep. And he prayed to him and chanted hymns in his praise, asking him, O refuge of the poor, O Vishnu, O Madhava, O Lord of the universe, please help me. You are known to remove the difficulties of the devotees, of your devotees. So please leave your Yoganindra. Yoganindra, once again, is called his meditative sleep, and get up and please help me out. Please destroy these two demons. And he kept praising him and praising him through the hymns. However, Lord Vishnu was still sleeping. He never woke up. So then Lord Brahma started to think that, okay, when I've praised him so much and he's still not awakened, it is certain that sleep is not under the control of Lord Vishnu, but it is under the control of the great Devi, or the goddess of the goddess, the great goddess of the universe, who has brought the whole universe under her control. So sleep is also considered to be some kind of a goddess. So he kind of understood that it's the goddess which has given this sleep, this deep meditative sleep, to Lord Vishnu. And so he decided to pray to the goddess. And he kept praying, "Oh goddess, please help me. You have made Lord Vishnu under this meditative sleep, or deep slumber, or Yoganindra is what it's called. Oh Bhavani." Bhavani is another name for the supreme goddess, goddess of the new universe. And he kept praying to the goddess with several names, kept chanting hymns in praise of her. And he kept praying to the goddess, saying that either you please come and help me out and destroy these demons, or please get Lord Vishnu out of this meditative sleep, or Yoganindra, because sleep is under your control, and unless you shower your blessings, Lord Vishnu is not going to wake up. So he kept praying to the goddess, and the goddess eventually got pleased, and she got pleased that she quit the body of Lord Vishnu, and again she was in the form of Nidra Devi, or the goddess of the sleep. So the goddess of the sleep was controlling Lord Vishnu, so that he was under deep sleep, deep slumber, or yoga nidra, or his meditative sleep, whatever you call it. And once Lord Brahma praised the supreme goddess, the goddess of the universe, and told her and requested her that if you do not wake Lord Vishnu up, or if you do not destroy these two demons yourself, these two demons are going to kill me. And if that's not your desire, then please either wake Lord Vishnu up, or please appear yourself and destroy these two demons. So she agreed. She appeared. She was happy by Lord Brahma's praising her through hymns and chantings and meditation, and she left the body of Lord Vishnu, the body of Lord Vishnu, which was controlled by the goddess of sleep. And Vishnu then rose up and he began to move his body, and seeing this, Lord Brahma became extremely happy. So this was a little story. We'll continue with this story in our forthcoming video on stories from the Puranas. In the meanwhile, I will recommend subscribe to my channel, check out my website, there is a link below, and I will see you with the continuation of my series on stories to the Puranas very soon. Goodbye.